All right, so what I have here are six designs, all gotten from various sources on the web, like Pinterest and Cosmo. Right. So my main goal here is to make a few blouse iteration that's not just visually appealing, but that is like visual jerking, but very much have the potential to be created. Right. And as a fashion designer with years of experience, this is what I do. The AI gives me creative ideas and I can make something true to my style. So I'm grouping these six images into three groups, and the layouts will become really complex. So my goal is to make it a bit more responsive. That's why I have to like um group them as they are like this. So now let's begin, right? And we'll just like go through a regular prompt and we'll literally just select this as like selecting the node like the button icon there. And then I will drag this to connect these two together. Now literally just say make me a blend outfit combining these two ideas together. Then I'll send that and I'll wait for a response there, right? So in the meantime, I would also be working with this, right? So I'm not going to say I really like the so then I'm going to come to this next session. I'm going to say I really do like the yellow, the yellow outfit, and I want the second outfit. So what we can do is instead of saying second outfit, we can just like rename it. We can just say blouse top alone. Or we can so the second outfit blouse top alone. I want to see a style where both can work together. Now, what Frey really does is it kind of like helps you iterate on your fashion design. Where tools like Midjourney or Nano Banana or whatever AI tool you're using just really won't give you exactly what you're looking for, right? So Frey helps you solve that. I'm not going to send this. And Frey is more for a either for a standalone fashion designer, or it could also work with fashion team. So like if you run a fashion studio, you could just get free and every one of the fashion designers can work synchronously and like just find ideas on what works and what doesn't work. So we're gonna give it a while for um all this response to be made. And then we'll kind of like see the response there. So here we have a response. And let's just see what we have here. So this is like a combination of these both outfits. And I really do like the style here, right? It looks a bit more it perfectly blends both styles together, right? So that's one of the reasons why I really do love it, love Free a lot. Is it's unique, right? So here we can just see how the images look like in full, and this is like so damn good, right? I mean, you could see spots on some errors, like it is AI. You don't expect it to be perfect, right? And this is just for the first iteration. You could always make it more cleaner and more presentable in a modern fashion way. So then we'd have this, and this is also another style that would be having. And all these are like really unique and they kind of like blend the style a lot. Now, obviously, for the fashion designer, I don't really see a world where this gene would be attached. But like I said, since you're a fashion designer, the idea of Free is to help you come up with ideas that could spark your own creativity. And then we could see this style. I mean, I do see this one working a little, but not that much per se. But I really do love this one a lot because it's kind of like has a way of blending both, right? I mean, what I could have probably chosen would be make the old bottom a jean style, where the top is more of like a it's more of the shirts, right? But nonetheless, I still think it's like really really cool. And let's look at what it's created here. Okay, so this is a combination of these two outfits into this, right? So let's take a look at the first image it generated. And this is looking a bit kind of like mix the bottom we have here and also mimics the top we have here. But one thing you notice, it doesn't really make it doesn't really add that gap here, but it does represent it really really well, right? So that is this is unique in its own way, right? So I mean, I really wouldn't have thought about a way to combine these two outfits together. just something like this. So this is perfect for sending to your client pitches. So you could literally just copy the image URL and send it to your client pitch, and they could like it, they could make comments on it. That's really why Free is great. So then we could check the second image, and here we have something a bit different from the first, but still have the same rhythm, right? So it's a different style, but kind of the same idea. Also for the third image, still implement the same thing, and for the fourth image as well. So I really think this is like really, really nice and decent. I mean, what we could have done next would be, can we make this a bit more simpler? Can we make a bit more simpler? Then I'm just going to copy the same prompt. I can't really copy prompt after it has been sent. I could then head over here and I like this outfit style. Can we use this style in various formats? So like, let's see how this style would look like in many more various formats, right? So I'm just gonna say that. So like I'm really having fun just working on this tool alone, and I haven't even had the time to work on this section yet. So I'll probably do that, but I really do want to see how far I can go with these two sections, right? Okay, so this is a simpler style to this. Um, but this is a bit too simple, right? And I don't really like this, right? So I'm going to head over here and I'll say I don't I don't like this. I wanted it to just be simpler, but not so much simple. I'm not really sure if that prompt makes any sense, but just for the best ideas, best to also like attach this to here. So another thing you should do know is with free, you have like a bunch of nodes, right? So let's say we do get our style, right? And what we can do is we can see a garment design, like how would it look like in various looks or collection, right? We have a bunch of more features here, like style mix, we have detail focus, which are kind of like really, really helpful in their own specific way. Okay, so this is this is it about a uh bit more, you know, detailed. Like, so this is actually really looking nice, right? So this is the first iteration I made, but this was too plain and simple. But this is something that a bit more um custom, right? A bit more unique, like the first image that we have here. So this is where Free shines, right? So Free is really good in this aspect scenario. So this is um this style, but in various aspect scenarios. So we could see what we have here. Hmm. So these are like unique styles I haven't seen before. Now, my own idea of using this would be she's wearing a jean, and I really think it's like really nice. So we have all of this that she's wearing a jean on underneath it. So which is really cool. Coming like the idea of like blending these two images themselves, right? So we could also check this image out, and this is also like cool in its own way, right? So you have a completely different fabric top